Good morning, my friends, or a really good afternoon. Welcome back to the Boardwalk at Walt Disney World. Look at this place. It's fantastic. Not only because it's a great place to relax in between parks, but it's also just a short walk from the parks. If you just walk a little ways this way, or take the boat and travel beyond the Swan and Dolphin back there, you'll find yourself at Disney's Hollywood Studios. But just a short walk in the other direction, and you'll find yourself leaving the boardwalk and crossing over a bridge that leads to EPCOT. And that, my friends, is perfect for us because we're starving. And of course, EPCOT is still playing host to the International Food and Wine Festival. Oh, hang on a minute. I lost Allie. I think she went in here really quick. There she is. Hey, Allie, you know what kind of tea that would be if you drink it? Cute tea. Cutie. Okay, not my best line, but I told you, I'm hungry. All right, there's a whole bunch of things we missed the other day. So what's for breakfast?
Pho.
Like the noodles?
Yeah.
Noodles for breakfast? I'm totally down. Guessing they're not serving Vietnamese noodles in Ireland, though.
No, it's up by the front.
Okay, perfect. That'll give me an excuse to have breakfast and ride my favorite ride. Ooh, the Noodle Exchange. Sounds like an Italian bank. I'm coming for you, Spaceship Earth. But first, noodles. Oh man, that looks so good. I believe this is the traditional Vietnamese spicy beef pho. Perfect thing for a hot morning. Some spicy beef. No joke, that's actually really good. Look at these like fairy tale looking mushrooms in there. I love eating fungus in the morning. Whew, you know, I've always heard that on a hot day, if you eat something spicy, makes it less hot. I do not think that is true. But what I know for sure does cool you down on a hot day is sitting in some righteous air conditioning. So although I'm tempted, let's not stop now. Let's keep making our way towards Spaceship Earth. By the way, I must say that of every park during the 50th anniversary, EPCOT has stolen the show. And not only with the new Harmonious show that they do at nighttime, but specifically Spaceship Earth. What they do with Spaceship Earth at night is so amazing. Hands down, the best thing at the entire 50th anniversary celebration so far. And speaking of Spaceship Earth, time to get going.
During your slow-moving journey, your time machine will slowly rotate backward and may stop momentarily. When you see
This is my favorite part. All the weird science. What's up, Steve Carell? Hello, funky scientist lady. Ooh, and the weirdest science of all. I believe it's supposed to be Steve Jobs in here, but I don't know. Sometimes, to me, it looks like Dusty Sage? Uh-oh. I heard about this. They are making a Matrix 4. Oh, just kidding. Looks like Earth hasn't been taken over by machines yet.
Attention. You are now rotating backward for your return to Earth. Please remain seated, time traveler.
Wow. so dark in here every time. But so beautiful, especially that air conditioning. All right, gang, no matter how good that air conditioning is, all good things must come to an end. So it's time to pivot back to our outdoor activities. All that traveling through time has made me work up quite an appetite again. Hey, look, it's us. We made it to the big time, Allie. We're up on the big screen. A couple of party animals. Okay, before we get to more food, though, I just remembered we never made it into the creation shop the other day. We made it into the new Club Cool, which is not the party zone. Never the party zone. Maybe one day if it tries hard. But we skipped over the sick EPCOT merch. So today we're gonna stick the mask back on and just browse for a second. Ooh. Fancy. It's like an 80s Gap and a Lululemon and a Forever 21 all got in a car accident. All right, this is cool. I actually think that's pretty dope. I might want that.
It lights up too.
It lights up where? Oh, no way. I'm sure that looks 10 times cooler at night, but that is awesome. Dude, these are cool too. EPCOT, coffee, dispenser, holder. Why can't I think of words?
Oh my god!
The rat merchandise has arrived. Speaking of rats, check out the freaky remote control rats. You can't get away from them. They're coming after you. And there's nothing you can do. Whoa, and look at the annual pass holder magic band. We have a friend of ours who hooked us up with a hotel on this trip who collects magic bands, and I still have to get a certain pin for. Looks like we're gonna need a basket. Seriously, there's so much rat merchandise in here. I thought this place was supposed to be all about mice. I actually used to know a guy named Remy. He was really annoying, and that's coming from me. See, the 50th merch is okay. The problem with it is that blue and gold is cool, but everything has some kind of shiny component on it. So like this jacket right here is rad, right? But instead of just being gold, it's like that shiny, iridescent, glittery stuff. It's just not for me. I'm not like that glittery, you know? They have a lot of cute stuff for kids, though. Look at this shiny jacket right there. Everything kind of looks like Marty McFly Jr.'s hat in Back to the Future Part 2. Even the 50th anniversary collectible trucks are shiny. These are pretty cool. These were... There was a long line for these on the actual 50th day. I kept trying to tell people in the line, like, I bet you anything these will be available for a while. Okay, look at this. That is cool. That's awesome. Allie is like begging for the Emil over here.
Excuse me.
Definitely pay a premium price. But then again, it is a premium item.
We have a pass holder discount.
That's true. That poor girl's been locked up for a year. Might as well buy her a rat. See, now look at these. Design-wise, I think those are pretty awesome. Hey, check it out, a Gravity Falls magic band. I went to the real life Gravity Falls if you missed that video. Oh, last one. We found one of the last Scrooge magic bands, which my friend also wanted. Dude, look at this. These EPCOT pass holder ears are prettier than the regular 50th ears, and much nicer actually, I think. Ain't it always the way? All right, I think we've got everything we need for our friend and everything that Allie wanted to throw in the pile. There's just one more thing I gotta get for him, which is the Starbucks pin. You know those mugs they sell, like the Been There series? Well, apparently each of the 4 parks has, or is going to have, their very own Been There pin. We got the one at Animal Kingdom the other day. So now we've got to hunt down EPCOT, Hollywood Studios, and Magic Kingdom, if we can. Dude, these are some pretty sick Christmas ornaments. Ooh. Also shiny, but kind of better. All right, I gotta pull myself away from this trippy stuff. Let's grab some more food and see if we can find that pin. Okay, that was somewhat dangerous. Do not go in there unprepared, friends. Thank goodness we got to shop for somebody else right there, so it felt like we were buying stuff, but all we really got was this Powerade. Shipped the rest. Side note to all of this, I love the new popcorn stand here. Okay, we're gonna go grab some more food now, a couple more bites. I mean, come on, you gotta take advantage of food and wine, especially when there's actually so much food I can have this year. Yes! Over here in Brazil, they've got the crispy pork belly and Brazilian cheese bread and some moqueca, all of which I can safely consume. Whoa, look at that pork belly. Don't worry, it's tastier than it looks. The cheese bread looks tasty. And it's tasty. It's like bread, but made of cheese. You like it? Mm-hmm. Dude. That pork belly might not look the best, but it tastes really good. Dang it. If honey baked tastes like that, I might actually like Christmas ham, dude. That's not bad. Look at this. She liked the crispy pork belly. She even got some more. Allie loves pork, dude. So funny. She loves pork and she loves beans. You'll find it no surprise her family's from Arkansas, I believe. Dude, look at this. Australia's my mate. At least this time.
Everything on the menu but the beer
It's made without gluten. That's why Australia rules.
Belgium with all their bread products back over there on the menu. Bread stuff totally drools.
I was gonna get the shrimp that they have, the bushberry shrimp, but I think I had that before, so.
Twist my arm, give you that roasted lamb chop. Whoa. Oh my gosh, look at that.
That is some gourmet looking stuff.
I'm talking about you over there.
The food's not bad either.
There's like some sweet stuff on there. It's almost like jelly. Weird.
Maybe that's how they do it down under. Weird. Isn't it weird tasting? I've never tasted anything like that. I don't know if that's good or bad. You guys will have to judge for yourselves on that one. That one I can't help you with.
It's a little bit like if you took some steak and put some grape and strawberry jam on it.
It's all right. Look, Allie's still eating it, so it must be okay. Allie said that one tastes like something they would have at Knott's, meaning, you know, the way that Knott's works boysenberry into all the food.
A lot of people like that flavor combo. Not me so much.
I like my meat flavored.
Oh yeah, I just remembered. I've got to get the Starbucks pins.
Now, ever since they tore down the old Starbucks building, Starbucks has been located in this little, like, shanty thing.
So they don't have any of the pins or cups or anything in there.
Instead, they've got them in the port of entry shop with all the different glasses and mugs and tumblers and such like, and oh, there they are. Okay. Whew. And they're pretty good looking, too.
All right, this means we've got 2 out of the 4 parks covered.
And now that our main mission is accomplished, we can get back to the food. I think there's only one place left.
That we wanted to try the food and haven't got to it yet.
And it's just back this way.
Behind the creation shop.
In this wooden building called Flavors from Fire. Supposedly they have a chimichurri steak that is weirdly football themed. I'm thinking different football than Australia.
Hopefully different steak flavor.
Look at this. Florida always has weird bees compared to back home.
That is a Disney World bee. What kind of bee is that? Probably Bumblus epcotus.
Well, it definitely is different.
1, I'm used to chimichurri being green.
2, this makes me a little nervous because it's on a pancake. Well, supposedly it's a corn cake, so it's still gluten-free for me. All right, I'm gonna give it a try.
It's awfully large. Here it goes.
I don't even know. Taste, maybe a 9 or an 8. Texture, maybe like a 3. That was weird. All right, well.
That completes all the foods I wanted to try.
Chimichurri up offense. Oh, it was offensive, all right.
Word of advice to people out there. Leave beef alone.
Okay. We are definitely gonna need something to wash that down with.
And I think I know the perfect thing. When you've been eating something gross.
Afterwards, eat chicken wings.
I don't care if we had them before. Because you might think it's boring to try the same thing here twice.
But I do not agree. I think it's just plain delicious.
Dude, I got the buffalo again, which is much hotter than this sign indicates. And the Parmesan, dude, the garlic Parmesan.
Bangarang.
Dude, all right, this is awesome. Everything is off of my EPCOT list. Now it's all just for Lanyap. All right, so I don't normally do a lot of overheard at Disney type of stuff, but I just heard the funniest thing ever. As you know, Food and Wine is going on out here, which for a lot of people is more wine than food, let me tell you.
And I just saw this guy come out of the Old Stave Church and back up to his big group.
And he's like, all right, there's no booze in there. It's just a bunch of stories about Odin and Fred and whoever. Dude, Odin and Fred. I know Odin, I don't know Fred. I can't stop laughing.
Y'all can worship your false gods like Odin. I'm into Fred.
Maybe that's him right there. Or maybe over there. Which one's Fred, Allie? This is probably the closest thing.
I swear, though, he said Fred. No dang booze, just a bunch of culture about Odin and Fred.
Now, my friend Leroy Schmaltz carved this, so I know this guy's not Fred. And that's Gear Ness or whatever from the other day, so he's not Fred. Oh, there we go. This guy must be Fred.
Thinking Fred and Odin and Thor and Loki and Gear Ness, no booze. Still funny.
It's just funny because they have booze literally everywhere else.
He was so disgusted.
All right, good fortune gifts where you can get a new pet or a new wallet or a new wooden sword to hit your brother with.
I just realized how practical hats like this really are. Like, no sun's gonna get to you.
Sadly, for some reason, I feel like if I wore that around, I'd get in trouble for something.
Oh, Allie got her dumplings over here at China. Wait, what the heck is that thing? A Chinese taco?
Dude, I love China. So much fun stuff to look at over here. Like, look at this. It's a really buff guy trying to buy tea.
That's what all the pro wrestlers drink.
See, look at this over here. If we just take a little detour over to downtown China,
Even though some of the outdoor kiosks are closed.
House of Good Fortune will still have us covered with all kinds of good stuff. Oh my goodness. Are you a dragon?
Dude, where's your mother? I miss the mother of dragons.
Listen, clearly the R for adventure hats, you know, like the one I'm wearing.
Clearly these are the best hats ever. I make them. I get them embroidered right in Orange County, California. I sell them.
But if I was ever gonna trade for a different hat, if I had to, this would probably be the one. It looks pretty cool.
This stuff is cool. There's just a lot of it. Maybe too much.
Too much panda merch is like a pandemic. Get it, panda? Oh, too soon.
Right? Because it's like a plague of pandas.
The joke's not good.
Okay. I accept that. You know what is good though? Chinese dog clothing.
That's almost too good.
All right, let's continue our journey.
Because if I stay and try to look at everything in China, I'll be here for the next 6 months, right, Foo?
This foo dog knows what I'm talking about. Sometimes I wonder if the real China is this beautiful. Because if it is, I'd like to visit. All right, Allie's gonna leave us now. She's gonna go back to the hotel and do some editing.
She's been helping me a lot with the editing until I can get my wrist surgery, because spreading my hand to edit really hurts.
Pretty darn talented at it too, I gotta tell you. Look at this, I love the handmade stuff, the handmade beadwork, the handmade wood carvings. It's great because when you get something handmade, you know it's actually one of a kind, which also means it has the power of the cobra, yes.
I guess I really don't care if something is handmade, but I really like when it's at least sort of like artisan-y, or at least feels like a little personal. That's why I stopped using Spreadshirt for our merch. Now everything we make or design is like so much more personal, you know? It literally comes from our house when we ship it out. I like to be hands-on with the designs, hands-on with the people who make the stuff and physically produce it.
It's a lot more expensive that way, but it's worth it. Same thing with like crafts fair stuff.
Hand-painted stuff, even stuff that's like prints, but like a limited edition, you know?
I definitely collect a lot of mass-produced stuff too, like toys and things like that.
But I also like finding stuff that's one of a kind, so.
I can no longer think why I got on this tangent. But anyway.
Oh yeah, I remember now. The TLDR, African hand-carved cane's good.
Clearly my brain is shutting down a little bit. I think I'm running out of steam a little bit. Luckily, Mitsukoshi is still very, very cool, both figuratively and literally. Crazy to think that their first store looked like this and opened in 1673. Actually, as cool as I think some of this stuff is, especially obviously the classic Nintendo stuff I grew up with.
I think I'd slightly rather it did look like that old picture, because traditional Japan is fascinating.
Although this is still some good stuff. Dude, look at these weird musical clocks right here. They're playing When the Saints Go Marching In. Perfect for a princess theme.
I love stuff like that. Cross-cultural pollination and cross-cultural confusion.
Oh, look at this. The air conditioning is so good. It makes this look so comfortable. Fascinating stuff to look at. Comfortable air conditioning. Ridiculously good incense smell coming from somewhere. Even weird fish-flavored noodles. Koala-flavored cookies.
And of course, armloads
Of strange and not so strange, but also still strange candy. Why settle for any old burger when you could have every burger? Whoa, I don't know what's going on here. We got Hokkaido butter. There's a giraffe on here who seems to be eating a fry while holding a pitchfork.
doesn't appear to contain wheat. I'm very tempted. Maybe someday.
Whoa, I don't know what this is, but it looks hot. Oh, it's seasoned squid. Weird.
This might be the best thing I would ever taste or ever eat. I might never know though.
Ooh, how about this though? Bag o' crunchy crabs. Look at the claws in there. Sadly, those have soy sauce in the wheat, or I would try those.
See?
This is why I love EPCOT, because one second you're whizzing through futuristic Spaceship Earth.
Next you're eating spicy wings and learning about Fred.
And before you know it, you're in Japan considering buying some seasoned squid.
Just my kind of place, I guess. I've been in love with it ever since I first set eyes on it.
But as much as I love it, I just realized I will be back tomorrow.
And since the hotel is just a few feet away, really,
I'm thinking it might be time to dip out and take a little break.
I kept thinking, dang it, I can't leave. I really want to see Spaceship Earth at night again.
Because although I'll be back in the park tomorrow during the day, I'm not sure about night.
And then I remembered, oh yeah,
The hotel's like 100 yards away.
we can just go back when it's dark.
In the meantime, it's back to the boardwalk, where I'm gonna grab some provisions real quick from the Screen Door General Store. And hopefully after being rehydrated, re-snacked, and re-Mickey barred,
Be able to go up and rest my barking dogs.
elevator going up. Okay, I think I've recovered a little now. Allie went downstairs to get this mocktail they have at the bar in the lobby. So while she's gone, let me show you how cool this room is that we got hooked up with. All right, front door, foyer, and then would you look at the size of this? Dude, when my buddy told me he was hooking us up with the boardwalk, I thought it was just gonna be like a normal room like the last time we were here in that hurricane or something. So when I walked around that weird corner, I was like, whoa, what the heck is this? There's a phone to call Kazakhstan, a pull-out couch, coffee table with drawers in it, couple of chairs. It's got everything and the kitchen sink. Seriously, you have a full-size refrigerator and freezer with a stove, oven, and microwave. If you're so inclined, apparently you can make a whole lot of toast. Other than that thing, this is perfect for someone like me with digestive issues. Look at that, dishwasher. Because when I'm not sampling weird food at the food festival, I can buy my own food, you know, mashed potatoes or whatever, or Allie can get some food from the grocery store and cook me something safe and nutritious. We have cooked most of it already, except this Mickey bar. We haven't cooked that. I actually now really wish I had a demonstration of something healthy we were eating. All I have is all of Allie's snacks and cereal. You'll just have to take my word for it. Then there's a little balcony out here, which of course, you know, is a little warm and sticky out here right now. And there's not too much of a view. You can see a little bit of dolphin, a little bit of swan out there, and quite a bit of drop. Okay, that's enough balcony. I was blown away by this room, let me tell you. And I noticed that there's a little bathroom over here, nice shower, a toilet. You probably want one of those when you're staying somewhere. I thought to myself, I says, this must be the bedroom, but oh no. It turns out there was a little more bathroom left, and this is Allie's favorite thing ever. This is her dream bathtub. So basically the entire time we're in the theme park, so I've been waiting months to go back to, all excited to see. She's been like, okay, when are we going back to the hotel? Hotel, huh? She made me go get her some basin bath bombs. And basically that's where Allie's been having her vacation when she's not helping me edit or wander around. The only weird thing is you can close off the toilet back there, but the bathtub room really doesn't have its own door. This door goes out to the living room. That closes, but you still have this weird doorway that goes right into the bedroom. And also, these crazy windows, so if you need to check on whoever's taking a bath and annoy them, you can do that right from the comfort of your bed. Yeah. Basically, other than that, it's your standard Disney room that has like a king-size bed. It's very nice mattress, very nice typical Disney room linens. It's got that little bit of extra space because it's 2 rooms, but mostly the same sort of chest of drawers and, you know, footstool and TV that you get anywhere else. Well, anywhere else, but I think Pop Century and stuff like that are a little smaller, a little different. Oh, I almost forgot, this is the crazy thing. You don't have to go to the laundry room to do your laundry. There's a laundry thing in the thing right there. That's my bag. Ignore that bag. But look at that. I've stayed here a couple times. I didn't even know these rooms existed. I'm thinking, what is this? Like a suite? The boardwalk has suites? This is crazy. But technically, no. What it is, and I had to go out into the hallway to figure this out. This room here. Whoa, my voice sounded really loud right there. Oh gosh, it still sounds loud. This room that we're in is apparently part of the Disney's Boardwalk's villas. That's why it's so nice. Just like a house that Bob Villa would fix up. Okay, that's a deep cut Bob Villa jokes. Anyway, what I figured out is what that means is this is a DVC room. So it's a lot of Disney Vacation Club members who use it. So basically you've got the space that like a nice, fancy, expensive suite would have, but without the like super fancy stuff. So like the pull-out couch, for example, is like, as you can see, a little lumpy, very rudimentary, not the most comfortable couch in the world. The furniture is a little Spartan, you know what I mean? When you really start to look around, everything's a little bit older, you know? You start noticing things like this. Instead of the fancy digital temperature control you'd have in most Disney rooms nowadays, you have this really old, I mean, when's that from? The 90s? Got some nice hooks on the wall though. You could put a lot of cool hats on those things. So it's not the Ritz or the Hilton, but what it lacks in, say, swankiness, it more than makes up for in the fact that you can fit a ton of people in here, plus be able to cook your own food and walk to EPCOT, Hollywood Studios, enjoy the boardwalk. Or, best of all, if you ask Allie, take a bath in this behemoth right here. Unless you're staying on the pull-out couch and you don't know the people in the bedroom, then that would be very awkward because of this weird pass-through window. Anyway, that's it. That's the castle. We got this for a couple of nights already, and I think we've got tonight left. So Allie's gonna enjoy her, what is it, watermelon lemonade, the nicest bathtub with the best water pressure we've ever had at a Disney resort, and then we'll move on to something else. Anyway, Allie's gonna drink her watermelon lemonade mocktail. I'm gonna grab my satchel, because before we go, bye Allie! I just want to take one last walk down to EPCOT. Hey, look at that! Magic Kingdom fireworks. And behold the glory, just one last time. That is Spaceship Earth at night. Behold, my friends. Behold the glory. Some people refer to it as a golf ball, but if it's a golf ball, it's the prettiest golf ball I've heard tell of. Like I said earlier, Spaceship Earth at Night is the standout, by far winner of any new feature of the 50th anniversary at Walt Disney World. It is the complete package. Nostalgic for fans of EPCOT, both new and old. People who are into Disney history can appreciate it. People who don't know jack about Disney history are blown away by seeing something awesome. The music is uplifting. The light show is absolutely dazzling. The whole thing is just magic. That's the only word for it. It's so magical I had to come back in less than 48 hours to see it again. It's too much, man. Dude, this is something I hope they never stop doing until the end of time. Obviously, the beacons of magic or beacons of light or whatever the heck they're called, you know, the specific 50th anniversary part of this will have to go away. But Mickey and his friends would have to be absolute fools to let this go away completely, dude. Look at these effects. I don't know what it is. I don't know how, why. I guess I'm just a sucker for simple tricks and nonsense, you know? Some colored lighting, some stirring music. But it's also the last hopes and dreams of Walt Disney, the promise of that era. And of course, all the memories that I've made at EPCOT in the last couple of years, just since I've been coming, not just with my family, but also with you guys. Anyways, I guess that's enough sappiness for me. I hope you guys enjoyed today's very random adventure. Remember that being silly and having fun aren't everything, but they are important notes in the symphony of life. And I'm beyond grateful that you choose to relax and be silly and have fun with me. Now, we will, of course, be back with some more of that silliness and some more of that fun in the next Random Land. But I think for today, we've done just about all we can do. Do me a favor before you go, check out all the links down below and our online store.randomland.com. And that's it. That's all. For now, anyway. You've done your duty. You can go home and sleep well.